Echoes of the Abyss. In the coastal town of Eldermere, tales of the abyss echoed through the generations. The abyss was a vast, dark ocean trench that lay just beyond the horizon, rumored to be home to ancient sea creatures and lost souls. Fishermen spoke of strange sounds emanating from the depths, and sailors warned of ships that had vanished without a trace. 18-year-old Mira had always been captivated by the ocean's mysteries. Unlike the other townsfolk who feared the abyss, she felt a strange connection to it. One stormy night, driven by curiosity and a sense of adventure, Mira decided to explore the coastline, determined to uncover the truth behind the echoes of the abyss. As the wind howled and rain lashed against the shore, Mira made her way to the rocky cliffs overlooking the ocean. The waves crashed violently against the rocks, and the air was thick with salt and electricity. She could hear the echoes haunting melodies that seemed to call her name. "Is anyone there?" Mira shouted over the roar of the storm. The only response was the crashing waves and the distant rumble of thunder. As she peered into the darkness, she noticed a flickering light far out at sea. Intrigued, she felt an irresistible pull to the water. Ignoring the warnings of the townsfolk, Mira climbed down the cliffs and waded into the churning surf. The water was cold and turbulent, but she pressed on, drawn to the mysterious light. As she swam further, the echoes grew louder, transforming into a symphony of voices that resonated in her mind. Suddenly, a powerful wave crashed over her, and Mira found herself submerged in the depths of the ocean. Panic surged through her, but as she struggled to surface, she felt a strange calm wash over her. The water around her shimmered with an otherworldly glow, and she realized she was not alone. As Mira sank deeper, she encountered a magnificent creature, a colossal sea serpent with scales that glimmered like jewels. Its eyes were wise and ancient, and it regarded her with curiosity. "I am Thalassa, the guardian of the abyss," the creature spoke, its voice echoing through the water. "You have ventured far, young seeker. What is it that you seek?" Mira, awestruck, replied, "I want to understand the echoes of the abyss and the secrets it holds." Thalassa nodded, sensing her sincerity. "The abyss is a realm of forgotten memories and lost souls. To uncover its truths, you must face the trials that lie ahead." Thalassa led Mira to a hidden grotto filled with bioluminescent plants and shimmering fish. "Your first trial is to retrieve the Pearl of Memories," Thalassa explained. "It lies within the heart of this grotto, guarded by the echoing spirits." As Mira entered the grotto, she felt a surge of energy. The walls pulsed with light, and she could hear the whispers of the echoing spirits' voices of those who had been lost to the abyss. "To claim the pearl, you must confront your deepest fear," they warned. Mira took a deep breath, steeling herself for the challenge. As she approached the center of the grotto, the water began to swirl, forming a vortex that pulled her into a vision. She found herself standing on the shore, watching as a storm engulfed her childhood home, the waves crashing violently against the walls. "No!" she cried, feeling helpless. The vision intensified, and she saw her family trapped inside, unable to escape. "You must let go of your fear," a voice echoed. "Only then can you find the strength to save them." With newfound determination, Mira focused on the love she felt for her family. "I won't let fear control me," she declared, embracing the memories of joy and laughter they had shared. The vision shattered, and she found herself back in the grotto, the pearl of memories glowing before her. As she reached out to take it, the echoing spirits surrounded her, their voices now filled with gratitude. "You have faced your fear and emerged stronger. The pearl is yours." Mira held the pearl tightly, feeling its warmth and energy. With the first trial complete, Thalassa guided Mira to the next challenge. There, they arrived at a vast underwater canyon, its walls adorned with ancient carvings that told the stories of lost sailors and forgotten ships. "Your second trial is to retrieve the compass of lost souls," Thalassa explained. "It lies at the bottom of this canyon, but beware, the shadows of the abyss will try to mislead you." Mira nodded, steeling herself for the challenge ahead. As she descended into the canyon, the water grew darker, and the echoes transformed into dissonant whispers that tugged at her mind. "Turn back, young one," they urged. "You do not belong here." Ignoring the voices, Mira pressed on, Determined to find the compass, the shadows swirled around her, taking on the forms of lost sailors, their faces twisted in despair. "You cannot escape your fate!" one shadow hissed, reaching out to grab her, rearward sound. Mira felt a surge of fear but remembered the strength she had found in the grotto. "I am not afraid of you!" she shouted, her voice echoing through the canyon. "I seek the truth, and I will not be swayed by your darkness." As she continued deeper into the canyon, the shadows began to retreat, their forms flickering like candle flames. At the bottom, Mira spotted the compass of lost souls, its needle spinning wildly. She reached out to grasp it, and as her fingers touched the compass, the shadows transformed into a swirling mist, revealing the faces of those who had been lost. "You have shown courage, young seeker," the spirits whispered. "The compass will guide you to the truth, but remember, it is your heart that will lead the way." Mira held the compass tightly, feeling its power resonate with her own. With 2 relics secured, Mira and Thalassa ascended to the surface, where the ocean met the sky. "Your final trial awaits," Thalassa said, leading her to a stormy whirlpool. "To retrieve the heart of the abyss, you must confront the darkness within yourself." Mira felt a knot of anxiety in her stomach. "What if I fail?" she asked, doubt creeping in. Thalassa looked at her with wise eyes. "You have already faced your fears and emerged stronger. Trust in yourself, and you will succeed." As Mira approached the whirlpool, she felt the pull of the darkness. It was aurilant. The water churned violently, and she was sucked into the depths. In the swirling chaos, she found herself in a dark void, surrounded by her insecurities and doubts. "You are not enough," a voice taunted. "You will never uncover the truth." Mira closed her eyes, recalling the love of her family and the strength she had gained from her trials. "I am enough," she declared, her voice steady. "Now, I will not let fear define me." With that affirmation, she felt a surge of light within her, pushing back against the darkness. The darkness began to dissipate, revealing a radiant crystal, the heart of the abyss, floating before her. As she reached out to take it, the void transformed into a beautiful underwater landscape, filled with vibrant colors and life. The echoes of the abyss harmonized into a soothing melody, welcoming her. With the heart of the abyss in her possession, Mira emerged from the whirlpool, the ocean calm once more. Thalassa greeted her with a proud smile. "You have proven yourself, young seeker. The echoes of the abyss are now yours to understand and share." The moral of Echoes of the Abyss is that true strength comes from facing our fears and embracing our inner truths. By confronting the darkness within ourselves, we can uncover the light that guides us and connect with the world around us. Questions for you. What do the relics symbolize in Mira's journey of self-discovery? How does Mira's relationship with the ocean reflect her personal growth? In what ways do the echoing spirits serve as a reminder of the importance of memory and history? How can we learn to confront our own fears like Mira did? What does the abyss represent in the narrative, and how does it relate to personal challenges? How does the setting of Eldermere contribute to the overall atmosphere of the story? Quote, what role does mentorship play in Mira's journey, and how can it influence our own lives? How can we apply the lessons learned from Mira's experience to our daily interactions with our fears? What do you think the future holds for Mira after her journey into the abyss? Quote, how can we encourage others to face their fears and embrace their true selves?